So you're thinking about moving to Bend and you want to know about the healthcare facilities in and around Central Oregon. Well, that's exactly what we're going to be covering in today's video. We are on the east side of Bend right now. This is St. Charles Medical Center right behind us. It's our big hospital that's in the area, but we've got hospitals and health offices all around the area. So we want to talk about this, show you guys around this area of town, also talk a little bit about the commercial area as well as the homes on this side of town. So if this video sounds like it's for you, stick around. We're going to be getting after this tour right now.
If this is your first time on the channel and you'd like to know everything there is to know about living, eating, sleeping, playing, the good and the bad of Bend, Oregon, Central Oregon, subscribe to the channel, tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know about the current market here in Bend, Oregon. My name is Zach Nutter. This is Ryan Rudloff. We're both licensed brokers with eXp Realty in the state of Oregon. We've lived in Bend for over 30 years and we love this place. So whether you're looking to move in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or schedule a Zoom meeting. We'd love to meet with you guys, help you make a smooth move here to Bend, Oregon. With that being said, let's talk about St. Charles and our healthcare facilities here in Bend, Oregon.
So we're at St. Charles Medical Center. It's our largest employer in Central Oregon. There's over 4,500 people that are employed by the St. Charles Medical Center facility. And there's various locations in and around Central Oregon. So it's not just here at this large building that we're at, but there's offices and there's hospitals in Redmond, Prineville, Madras, Lapine. And so it's scattered all over Central Oregon. It serves all the area here, but like most smaller towns, a lot of our clients that are coming from bigger cities ask us a lot, where and how are the medical facilities in a small town? Because for a lot of people moving from Southern California or Seattle or somewhere else where there's a larger body of population, they're curious to know about the healthcare offerings in the area here. And so that's what we want to touch on today. It is absolutely second to none. We have all kinds of health practitioners that live in the area because they want to live here in Bend too. So they make it a point and a goal to somehow get to Bend so they can make a living here just like anybody else would.
So we're actually passing what is it called? The Family Birthing Center here. So this is actually where both of my kids were born. Were your kids
my
both
kids,
born
yep,
here too?
both of them, yep.
So excellent care was given here. Everything I've ever heard is that the care here at St. Charles is fantastic. But Ryan also talked about we have so many other facilities. We have Bend Surgery Center, Summit Health.
Mosaic,
has your
Mosaic Medical, yep.
A lot of those have a lot of your urgent care needs. St. Charles does have an emergency room. It's a level 2 trauma center, I believe. They also have an Airlink helicopter, which is fantastic for emergency transportation. It's a great facility, but there's so much here. There's physical therapy treatment facilities. We have great dentists here.
We'll show you guys on a map where we're at in proximity to the rest of Bend right now, because a lot of our videos have been down by the river, or they've been down in the old mill district or in the box factory, and we're on the east side of town right now. And so if I pan over here, let's make sure Zach stays in the frame. We've got Pilot Butte behind, and we're on the east side of Pilot Butte, right? And so again, this is our primary medical district in Bend. This building's been here for as long as I've been here. It's probably 40 years old, maybe 50 years old. I'm not entirely sure on that, but this is the primary medical district of Bend right here. And so like Zach was talking about, the 9th biggest employer in Central Oregon is right across the street. That's Summit Health. Mosaic Health is also here. There's also a bunch of private offices, smaller private medical offices in the area, like physical therapy, like dental offices. There's some cosmetic places that you can go to in this area as well. But we're also near a primary shopping center in Bend, which is the Forum, where Costco, Safeway, several car dealerships are. And of course, if there's primary shopping and primary employers like the one behind us here, there's going to be all kinds of little restaurants and places to go eat and have a drink, things like that, if that's something that you so choose to do. Plus, there are hundreds, if not thousands, of homes scattered all around this area here.
Yep. You've got Worthy Brewing over there as well. You've got the new area that they just put all the food trucks in. So all the healthcare workers have a place to eat. You've got, they put a Sun River Brewing really close by. They got rid of
Habla
Yeah,
Tacos
they have
is
Habla
over there.
Tacos,
Cafe
Chowlay.
Yum. Yep.
Yeah, they've got a lot of great places to eat around here, but
You can see that Zach and I, our eyes light up when we talk about food and drinks, right? We're not short on words when it comes to that stuff, but.
What are you calling short, bud?
I didn't say anything like that, Zach.
But it's a great area, but if being close to healthcare facilities is important to you, the northeast side is probably where you're gonna wanna be because it is such close proximity. Bend, all in all, is not very large. I mean, it's gonna
Right.
take you 15 minutes to get pretty much anywhere in town, depending on traffic. So it's not like you're super far away if you were on the west side or the south side. But this area is definitely the closest in proximity to all your healthcare facilities. So
Totally.
we're gonna drive you around. We're gonna show you some of the facilities. We're also gonna show you some of the amenities nearby, the food and the drinks, also some of the shopping areas, and then we'll wrap it up.
Absolutely. And just to touch on one other thing, right now we're in the northeast side of town. This is an area where a lot of people have or buy their first home. You know, this is the most affordable part of town right now. The current median home price in Bend is $742,000 as of this recording here, and the majority of the homes in this part of town are underneath that median home price point. So something to keep in mind as you're looking for a home and looking for the right spot within Bend. So just like Zach said, we're gonna hop in the car right now. We're gonna go to the next spot. We'll show you guys what that's all about to give you guys a better idea about this part of town. Okay, so we just crossed Neff Road and St. Charles is behind us over here, and now we're on the other side of the street. This is the Summit Medical Group over here. It's one of the bigger employers in all of Central Oregon as well, the second biggest health practitioner office in this little area that we're in right now. But what we're excited to show you guys about now is this new commercial strip that we're gonna walk along here in just a moment that just went in over the last 2 years or so, I'd say, Zach. And there's all kinds of shops and little restaurants in there, so it's giving some character to this area in what used to be strictly medical offices.
Yep.
So we'll start walking right now. We'll talk a little bit about the offerings here.
So you've got Sun River Brewing over here. So Sun River Brewing started in Sun River, about 20 minutes from Bend here. Sun River's kind of the hub to Bend. A lot of people vacationed here when they were growing up, have come back and want to live in Central Oregon because of that. So Sun River Brewing's a really cool little brewery that started in
Couple
Sun River.
locations now.
Yep, we've got
West
two
side.
in Bend. We've got one west side, one east side. And then we've got Habla Tacos, some of the best tacos. You can get tacos a la carte, great margaritas. You've got Yum Yum, or what is this place called? Cafe Yum Yum. Cafe
It's
Yum.
called Cafe Yum.
So it's
They've
a lot
got
of
a
bowls
location
with
in the
yum
old mill
sauce.
district too.
Yeah. Then you've got Chowlay. You've got a Hot Works. If you feel like getting your sweat on, like literally
right.
getting your sweat on,
And a hot
this
box.
place puts you in a sauna, makes you work out.
While you're working
Doesn't
out.
sound like my kind
Doesn't
of
sound
gig,
healthy, but hey.
maybe something you'd do, right?
But hey,
But,
got to make weight for wrestling.
yeah, you've got a coffee shop in here. You've got a really cool food truck lot, one of the best
Yeah,
food truck lots.
On Tap is right over here,
And-
just a little ways.
Yep, all of Central Oregon. They've got great offerings, great beers. They've got an area for live music. You've got a cup of yo if you're hankering for some. It's not ice cream. What is it? It's frozen yogurt. Oh yeah,
Fro yo. Yeah.
Cup of yo. So
Life and Times over there, that's a healthy fast food place that started on the west side of town, and they since added a second location. So what's interesting, what Zach is alluding to, is a lot of these businesses here, this is their second or maybe third location. So this side of town has been underserved historically when it comes to little commercial developments like this, where you can come get some food or get a drink or get some frozen yogurt or whatever it is, but it's right here in the heart of this medical district. And so it's a great offering, and it was long overdue, but we have it now, and so we're excited about that.
it's a great thing for anybody that lives on this side of town. And the east side, I know we've talked about this a lot in a lot of our videos, but the east side of town is really growing.
Yeah.
They are building Stevens Ranch, which is the largest master plan development in Oregon's history.
Yeah.
It's going in just down the road for here. It's going to make a massive, massive difference for the people that live in this area.
We've got Mountain View High School just down the road, about a half a mile. We've got Pilot Butte Middle School behind us, about a quarter mile. We've got Ensworth Elementary School that's really nearby here. And then we've always talked about Caldera High School, which is on the east side, but it's on the far southeast side. But we're kind of in that neighborhood here. Bend really is focused on developing the east side of town, and this has always been the primary hub of the east side, but now we're seeing more pockets of construction and development in and around this area too. We did make quick mention of Costco at the beginning of the video. It's over here about a half mile, and of course Costco, that's going to be a top 20 employer in our area as well, with 350 to 400 some odd employees. But when you get to smaller towns like here in Bend, the larger employers typically going to be the city of said city, like City of Bend, or it's going to be the bigger health practitioner providers like St. Charles Medical Center, which happens to be our largest employer in the area. But we've also got some others in this area, but Costco again is going to be one of the bigger employers, because we still are kind of a small town to a lot of you guys that are watching these videos that are coming from huge metropolitan areas. So
this area also, sorry to cut you off,
no,
Ryan,
you're fine.
This area also has a lot of the assisted living facilities, close proximity to the hospital, also has a lot of the senior communities, again, close proximity to all the healthcare facilities. So
yeah,
something to note.
We'll keep driving around this area a little bit, maybe show you a couple of the homes, what the neighborhoods look like, and then we'll wrap the video up here real soon. Okay, we made it to the Forum Shopping Center. We're about a half a mile down to the south from where we were at, where the St. Charles Medical Center district is. But this is arguably the primary shopping area in all of Bend in terms of volume. Costco, of course, is going to be the centerpiece of that, and it's right behind us. But we've got other shops in this area too. We've got an Office Max. It's right over here to our right.
We've got
among
Whole
other
Paychecks
things.
over here. I mean, Whole Foods over here.
Full Paycheck.
We've got a
Absolutely.
bank. We've got Barnes and Noble. There's so much around here. We've got Nothing Bundt Cakes. If you love bundt cakes, this is it's brand new to us, but they're amazing, amazing bundt cakes. Across the way, you've got a Lazy Boy store. You've got several gas stations,
Car dealerships.
major car.
galore,
This is kind
yeah.
of like Car Alley, or what did you call that?
Car Alley works perfectly.
Yeah.
Car Alley,
Car
right
Alley.
here, east side.
We coined that
So you're
today.
thinking about buying a car in Bend. Yeah.
So it's really a hub for shopping. It doesn't have one of our outdoor shopping malls, but this is kind of the place where you're going to come in and get groceries. You've got a Safeway, you've got a Old Navy, Big Lots, just a ton of different shopping around. This
Say it's more like the utility shopping area, not really
Yeah.
the boutique shopping area.
Absolutely.
The blue collar shopping area, right? You come here to get your stuff that you need, the essentials.
Come here for your stuff.
You get the stuff. But one thing I will say, we'll both say it, this Costco's not going to be here for long. It's going to be here for another 2 years or so, because there is plans to put a new Costco in on the north end of town. We've talked about it in the previous video, and those plans are underway right now. The city...
Are they getting rid of this one?
I
Or
don't-
are they adding another one?
I think this one's going away.
Okay.
I could be wrong, but it's going to be a big empty building here in the next couple of years. Just something to think about, but this is where it's at right now. So yeah, we wanted to show you guys what this is all about. This is the east side of town, a little bit different than the west side that we've been showing you guys on a regular basis, but yeah, so this gives you guys a feel for what it looks like over here. We're thankful that you're watching these videos. If you're still watching, thank you. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, maybe drop a comment in the comment section below. Let us know what else we can cover as you're doing your due diligence and making your way to Bend, Oregon. So
Thank you guys. We hope we can take you on a tour of the beautiful east side of Bend. Hope to see you on the next video.
have a great day. Thanks for watching.